Hello, welcome to the Young Founders Program. I'm Charbel, founder, creator of this kit. My background is in design and tech and founding. I've covered mostly design and tech in my career. I've been in the game for about 27 years, worked with companies all around the world. I've set up my own startups. I've helped startups launch. I've helped companies improve. And I've covered industries myself from everything from design tech, setting up my own agency, my own education company, teaching people digital skills for the future. And I've covered other areas like food and hospitality, as well as Believe It streetwear. This really is a whole collection of experiences, some practices that I teach people, and practices that I've learned from other people, and is quite comprehensive. And I guess the way that you would have come here is probably through the Young Founders Kit. That's a collection of cards and a handbook. There's a digital version, a print version. I'll quickly walk you through the Figma, which is part of the digital version of the kit. This is effectively what you would have received as a digital version, and this is exactly the same as what you would have received in the physical version if you managed to get that kit. It's an introduction how to use a physical pack, which is also available in digital. We go through a whole lot of real world examples, and this is broken down into a series of phases and method cards, and then the handbook goes into much more detail. What is different about this is the course is, but we go even deeper and even further than what we could possibly have done with a set of cards and with a handbook. If we were to do this as a full set of cards based on this course, it would have been hundreds of cards and probably 1,000 pages of a handbook. Now, this is the Notion deck, which you'll also have access to. Structurally, it's much more comprehensive than what the cards actually are. And the reason for this is because, as I mentioned before, there is no possible way that we could fit all of this into a deck of cards as well as a printed handbook. We've got a whole lot of phases. Some of the phases are not quite the same sequence as what you would have in the cards, and that's quite deliberate. So everything from the real world being your teacher, crafting ideas, finding ideas that actually matter to you, as well as mapping them to problems that exist in the world. We'll get into that later in the course. Crafting your office, everything from setting up your brand in a low-cost MVP way, marketing, making money, building systems, making it real, which is a little bit about legalities, what happens when you're ready to grow. And there's a whole lot in here that is really focused on mindset and setting you up in a way that is different from most programs. So we teach the practical components of building a business, as well as the mindset and how to integrate everything that you are as a human being into becoming an integrated founder. The program itself, while it leans towards startup, but we're going to encourage you to pick a type of business that really matters to you, whether it is a digital business being a startup, an agency, whether that's a design content agency or a marketing agency, or in fact, setting up a micro SaaS product. The whole idea with this is that the process is much the same, regardless of the type of business you want to set up. I'm so excited to present this to you and to work you through the entire program. Each phase has a series of worksheets, and in these worksheets, it's broken down into what is it, the purpose of the page, how to use it, and it's quite interactive. So when you do get to do this particular work, race ahead as much as you want, come back and check the videos if it doesn't make sense. But the whole idea is that we're going to guide you through this step by step. It will be me, as well as a number of great people who are experts in quite a number of different disciplines coming together to teach you. So again, this is stuff that you fill out. You will learn a lot. So again, this Notion deck is that you'll have your own copy, fill it in wherever you can and come back to it. I'm really looking forward to kicking off this from phase one, which is the real world is your best teacher. Come back soon and let's build.